Let's get some nautical news now, because Langstone Cutters Gig Club, based at Northney Marina in Hayling Island, is a BBC Get-inspired partner for gig rowing in Hampshire. This weekend they're hosting a regatta with crews from Weymouth, Portland, Swanage, Bridport and further afield. Then on Sunday they have their annual round Hayling rowing race. Well, let's talk to Alan Robinson, who is chair now. Hi there, Alan. Good to talk to you.
Hi, Louisa.
Let's start by explaining for the uneducated exactly what a gig is.
Cornish pilot gig, pardon me, is a six-oared, fixed-seat rowing boat. They're 32 feet long, and across the beam 4 foot 10 inches. 6 rowers, as I say, and a cox. Originally, they were designed to take pilots out to ships coming in from the Atlantic into the various ports in the West Country.
So these predominantly then West Country boats. Are you the furthest east?
We are at present, yes, although we're working very hard to try and encourage other people to form clubs, so that we've got local clubs, or clubs more local to us, to race. Our nearest neighbour is Weymouth, believe it or not.
Crikey.
Yes.
How popular is gig rowing then?
Incredibly so, and it's really fast growing. Predominantly it's West Country, but from here there's Weymouth, Swanage, Bridport, Portland, and then all the way down the south and north coast of Devon and Cornwall, and over onto the Scilly Isles, where the World Championships are held every year.
Let's talk about this weekend then. How many teams are you expecting?
Currently it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, including ourselves.
That's not bad. How does that compare to previous times you've done something like this?
It's better. It's growing. I think our credibility has increased year on year. We started in 2013 January with 12.5 or so of us mad people that thought we'd form a gig club, and we're over 100 members now.
And any favourites within the 8 that you've got listed there?
Well, Weymouth are our closest neighbours, and they've been very, very helpful to us, but to be perfectly honest, it would be rude to pick any one of them out. The gig club fraternity is incredibly friendly and helpful. I don't think we'd have been where we are now if it hadn't have been for the other members of the CPGA.
Oh, that's good to know. Now, Sunday then, your annual Round the Island Row. Tell me more about this.
Well, that's open to all kinds of rowing boats. It's something that's been going on now for several years. Some years it can't take place, or it's a shorter race because of weather conditions, but it's an interesting race for all sorts of different rowing boats. There will be Solent galleys, Cornish pilot gigs, St Iles skiffs, jolly boats, Solent galleys, all kinds of boats. People will be coming down from London, the clubs that I've mentioned already from the West Country, and it starts off, it's sort of a handicap race. They'll start off at different times for different boats, and it can take up to 3 hours to row around the island.
So in terms of then, you mentioned the handicap there, does that mean that you are opening it to less experienced rowers, shall we say?
Absolutely. It's not a formal race where people score points, and it's not part of any particular rowing calendar, although it's rather special to us locally on Hayling Island. So whilst I say handicap, it's not exactly a handicap, it's just that the boats start off at different times.
Right, okay.
So that because there'll be, I think, 16 or 17 boats on Sunday racing around the island. But it's jolly good fun, and it's open to literally everybody. We've got ladies' crews, men's crews, mixed crews, vets crews, that's 40 plus. And we've even got one of our own boats is going around with some, I would say, relative newcomers who've only been rowing with us for perhaps up to 6 months max.
I'd imagine you have quite a few spectators around as well, don't you?
Well, certainly last year we managed to row around the island, and I know that my wife and mother-in-law chased us around the island to various points in the car, and the other people did exactly the same thing.
You offer prospective rowers a chance to train with you every weekend, don't you?
Yes, we do. We offer an open row every Saturday, and my predecessor as chair, Brian, runs the open row. First row is free, and I'm happy to say that the vast majority of people that turn up for an open row, if they like it, they come back again and again, and they then join the club. It's quite remarkable. I think once you get bitten by the bug, you can't get rid of it.
Oh, so that's available for you to get involved with as well then. So if people either want to come along this weekend or maybe want to look at training with you one weekend, how can they find out more?
Simplest way is to go onto our website, the Langstone Cutters Gig Club website. There are contact details on there, both email and telephone number. The best guy to talk to, as I say, is Brian West. He's the one who organises it. We always take out a couple of experienced rowers with newcomers so that they can follow along. They get plenty of instruction. And as I say, they do tend then to come back time and time again. And the club has grown remarkably as a result of it.
Alan, I hope you have a fabulous weekend and the weather holds out for you. Enjoy it.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thanks very much indeed.
Nice to talk to you.
You too. Alan Robinson, then Chairman of Langstone Cutters Gig Club based on Hayling Island. If you want to find out more, then just go onto an internet search engine and search for Langstone Cutters Gig Club, and they'll be able to provide you with all the details and you can get in touch directly.